All right, so as we just heard, Herman, the Prime Minister has announced that they are further enhancing the containment measures, which takes us to this next story. And I'm going to ask you, what did you do this weekend?
Well, apart from a few stops, probably supermarket, I stayed home.
Well, you may want to consider a virtual dance party. Now, it is the new rave. And given that entertainment events have been suspended over the weekend, there was a huge online gathering of people, so to speak. So you had the big online par, you had club quarantine, you had pandemic Sunday, lockdown Saturdays, and Fame, our Fame right there. They had the soca frequency. Now, we actually journeyed throughout Kingston over the weekend to see whether or not restaurants and bars were actually heeding to the measures outlined by the Prime Minister. Here's what we found out.
Nightlife as we know it in the corporate area now looks like this. Halfway through day one of the containment measures under the Disaster Risk Management Act 2015. Not a night vendor in sight. The only people occupying taxis at the time were the drivers themselves. 38A Trafalgar Road, home of Pepper Seed Wednesdays, and the usually busy marketplace on Constant Spring Road closed. And if you desire a midnight snack, you would have to get to the fast food restaurants before, as closing times are now earlier. Plus, there are new rules like no dining and a limited number of customers at a time. But the restrictions mean nothing to a group of prostitutes we encountered on Ripon Road.
We're not going home, we're staying right here because with daughter and son have to eat tomorrow.
We still have to go and look at it now and go and hustle it.
They complained that business is slow but acknowledged the seriousness of COVID-19.
Sanitize up our hand, clean our hand, wash our hand with soap, alcohol it up.
Yes. That's a run from police. It's serious.
In over an hour, we've been driving throughout communities in Kingston and St. Andrew. And it's pretty much like where we are right now in Olympic Gardens. It's a ghost town. So it's a little after 12, and usually this particular area would be buzzing with activity, music and people. Not too long ago, we came across a police car, and in my brief conversation with the police officers, we were told that people are heeding the warnings by the authorities that they should stay home.
Our next stop, Port Henderson Road, more popularly known as Back Road in Portmore St. Catherine. Another telling sign, no prostitutes, and most businesses we drove past were closed. A few meters away though, some had gathered for a game of dominoes. Social distancing clearly not on their minds.
How over here would it normally be?
Livelier, man, livelier. Portmore, worst on the strip, livelier, but Corona, bother everybody right now.
We were up and about again Friday. Jerk chicken vendors on Red Hills Road lamented a drop in sales as more Jamaicans appear to be staying home.
This is a show crusher.
Why is that?
What? You know to go on. Check me, people used to come out same way. They not tell me? Nobody now come out. Everybody afraid. Everybody. No me, I'll do me out here. But here what now? Don't to all the gunman afraid to come on road.
Me don't want nobody come too close, and me I tell you sir, it's come like me get addicted to spraying, wiping and all them stuff. Right now my house stink of alcohol. Come just spray.
In Crossroads, with Carib Theatre closed, the area was also deserted, just like Victoria Pier, the new hip strip of the waterfront in downtown Kingston. In fact, the only place buzzing with activity was Coronation Market. The market trucks had just come in and vendors were preparing for Saturday. In light of COVID-19, some of them told us they'd be taking extra caution.
Each time we sell, wipe our hand and sanitize.
Well, I will stay a little away from them, and I don't want anybody crowd me.